Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, and to speckled-bird Israelites that are scattered abroad, starting off with 144,000, which will be the ruling governing body in the kingdom of heaven, which will be all men. The 144,000 will not consist of any women. And also you have the rest of the elect that will be saved. There will be some believers that include some men as well that are outside of 144,000. And then you got women and children that will be saved on this side. I also want to say that Israelites are who you call today, so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican, Haitian, Guatemalans, the Panamanians. Those are the Israelites, always have been and always will be, contrary to popular belief that we are not. And 2/3 of our people will be destroyed inside, but we'll come back into the kingdom through the loins of the elect. This is your brother Jeremiah coming back at you with another video from End Time Headlines. It says more than 2,600 store closings have been announced so far in 2024, and all this is another telltale sign that Babylon is out of here, man. You know, they closing all these businesses and all that, you know, for different reasons, man. You know, like I said, for one, it's the end of Babylon. You know, and I just thought about this like right when I turned the camera, but they might be like remodeling. I noticed that too, like they be remodeling a lot of like places, and then they be like putting a lot of technology in them, so they just more so, you know, getting ready to bring that MOTB system out, man. You know, I've been noticing that, you know, in a lot of different places. Like even gas stations, not even just retail stores like clothing stores and stuff like that. They've been like closing them down, you know, these past couple of years, remodeling them, putting self-checkouts in them, you know, scan them, you know, scanners in there that scan your body when you walk out. This thing is popping off, man. You know, this thing is popping off. And then a lot of places are failing too, you know, which the elders and apostles have been saying that this has been failing for a long time, you know. But Babylon is not prosperous like it once was. You know, I've seen that, especially like I said, these past couple of years. You know, the first demic really, you know, sped it up a lot. You know, this is Isaiah 24 and verse 10. It says, "The city of confusion," which is talking about America, which is Babylon, is broken down. Every house is shut up. All these businesses closing. You know, they're shut up, that no man may come in. You see that? So that's happening a lot. You know, there's a lot of stores, you know, that are closing. Like I remember, I think before I was even in the, no, I don't know if it was before I was in the truth or right when I came in, because I came in the truth in 2018. But around that time, like I said, or before, I noticed a lot of Toys R Us stores, you know, was closing. You know, I live like not too far from a mall, you know, in my city that I live in, and that mall's been deteriorating for years. Even the other mall, we got like 2 malls out here in Louisville, Kentucky. A lot of stores in the mall are closing, you know. And don't get me wrong, Esau is still building like new businesses and stuff. But the scriptures say, man, you know, what does it say now? Malachi, where is it? Is that Malachi 1? Where it says they shall build. Like this place is, like I said, it's like you trying to swim on a sinking ship, and that's what America is. You know, there's no saving America. It's not going back to those days. This is Malachi 1:4. It says, "Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts." And America's desolate right now, man. You know, not completely, but it's getting there. It says, "They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever." So indignation is righteous hatred. You know, and that's what the Lord has against these Edomites, these people that are in rulership, you know, over the earth today, you know, mainly in America, you know. And like I said, you know, I brought the scripture up because they're still, you know, the scripture talk about them building up a society, you know, but they're like I said, a lot of places are closed down. That's what this main video is about, you know, but they still building some new businesses. Like there's a new business, I think it's called 7 Brew, like a little coffee spot, which is new, you know, but there's a lot of stores that I've noticed that have been closing down around it, you know. So this devil's trying to still, you know, keep his kingdom alive, even though it's dying, you know. The prices of everything is jacked up, so people can't even afford to go, you know, to these stores and pay for stuff, you know. So that's why people, if, you know, your business needs customers to survive and, you know, live. If you don't got that, then your business ain't going to survive. It's going to close down. You know, so this man, hey, he's an unwise king, man. He's not fit to rule. You know, this man could really, in all honesty, he could change, you know, things in the society, but he ain't going to do that, you know, because he's the wicked, you know. He ain't going to do that, man. And it's not the Lord's will to do that. You know, if it was the Lord's will to do that, we'll be here forever. Because if this man was righteous, you know, I ain't going to say righteous, but if this man was to just make stuff better, like I said, we'll be here forever, man. The Lord didn't intend for us to be in captivity. We got to remember that, man. We're still in captivity. We're still in bondage. You know, we're not in physical chains, but we're in this cycle of, you know, just being at the bottom and, you know, not being able to prosper. And you can't really follow the law, statutes, commandments in this society, man. You know, it wasn't made for us to really follow it, you know, being in a society. They're the wicked. This is Sirach 10 in verse 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And these people are not prudent. They're not wise. They're not smart. They're not intelligent, man. They do everything, you know, against the people. Regardless of how much they tell you it's for you, it's going to benefit you. That's all a lie, you know. That's what the politics is all about. It's all about lies, deception, you know, trickery. You know, that's what they get you with these sweet words and, you know, these fake ass promises that they don't, you know, fulfill. And then they get your ass in the end, you know. But this is what the Lord is going to do in due time. This is verse 4 says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in the due time he will set over it one that is profitable. You see that? So when we coming into that time, and that one that is profitable, you know, is our Lord YAHSHAWAR. You know, he's gonna be, you know, our king. You know, and he is our king now, but, you know, I'm talking about physically on the earth. And, you know, he's gonna set up the Israelites, man. You know, us. You know, the scriptures say in the book of Daniel 7. Let me see. It was Daniel 7 and 18, right? It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, and which the saints are the Israelites. It's not just, I remember, you know, before I came into the truth, people would use that word saint like, you know, just meaning as you're a good person, but it's not referring to just any person or any race of people. It's referring to a specific group of people, the Israelites, you know, the chosen people. I'm gonna read it again. But the saints, the chosen people, the Israelites of the Most High shall take the kingdom. They're not going to ask for it. They're not going to beg. They're going to take this shit, man. You know, and possess it. When you possess it, it's in your hands. The kingdom forever and ever, even forever. So, you know, that's what time we're coming in, man. So there's going to be more of these things happening. You know, the store closures. You know, that's going to eventually lead to that destruction. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble, the MOAB being pushed. You know, whatever few stores they got left or whatever stores they try to build back up, they're going to have all the technology in them pretty soon. And, you know, we going to be in that time, man, to where, you know, the Lord's going to throw in that monkey wrench and save his elect, man. These devils are not, you know, building back up America regardless of how much they want to do it or try to make it seem like America is still on top. No, America is not on top, man. And it's been like that for a while. Before I even came into the truth, man. Like I said, I came in 2018. The elders been doing this thing for 40 plus years, man. You know, I'm a baby in this thing, man. This is Ecclesiastes, let me see, 12 in verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator, right, in the days of thy youth, right, before the times of evil. You know, it says, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. You see that? It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, right? You know, which those are all different, you know, forms of light. Sun, moon, stars. You know, right now is light. Right now is the time, the room for you to get right with you. How about YAHSHAWAR if you in this truth, man? It ain't the time to slack off. It ain't the time to, you know, be doing what you want to do and, you know, going back into the world, man. Now this place is finished, man. All them store closures, like I said, and it's going to continue to happen, you know. This devil's going to make things go up and up, you know. There's going to be a famine. All different types of things are getting ready to happen, man. You know. The scriptures say we're in the beginning of sorrows, you know. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, right? And that's these Edomites, these wicked, you know, the wicked. You stockholders, you investors, you big business owners. I think it was a lot of what's it called, Bed Bath and Beyond stores closing in these past couple of years. Other stores too, I can't name all of them, but there's a lot of different stores that's been closing. You know, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders shall cease, meaning the workers, because they are few. And there's not a lot of jobs out here, man. It's hard to get a job, you know. So if you a brother, man, you know, I ain't giving no order, I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying. But I would just, you know, say, you know, keep your job as long as you can. You know, we not in Jacob's trouble yet, or in that time to where we don't gotta work no more. You know, if you can, keep your job, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hopping from job to job, man, because it ain't easy to just get another job, especially another job that's gonna have you be sustained. You know, some brothers may have kids, some brothers may not, or a rib, or may not. But you know, that's one thing is that I've heard elders say too. You know, just keep your job, man. There's all these businesses closing out here, man. There ain't a lot left. You know, but you know, Babylon's still up and running, and then you got a lot of this. You know, this is another topic, but you know, you got a lot of different plagues happening. You know, so that's gonna cause a lot more businesses to shut down. So, you know, it's happening, man. It says, I'm gonna read it. It says, and the grinders shall cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So there's no future, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. You see that? And I'm not gonna read, you know, all that, but I'm not gonna read below that, you know. And that's what's happening, man. The grinding ceasing, you know, because there's all these businesses are closing. Oh, I think there's a lot of dollar stores closing. I think it was a whole bunch of them closing. I don't know if it was Dollar Trees. I think it was those Dollar Generals, whatever dollar stores was. It was a lot of them are closing down as well. You know, so, and that's just the beginning. I think you had a lot of, I think, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? I think you had a lot of Red Lobsters closing, and there was some other there was another restaurant. I did a video on it, which those are unclean. You know, those are unclean restaurants anyway. So we don't care about that being in this truth, man. We don't eat those animals. You know, so it's actually good. You know, but those are so-called delicacies that these people, you know, like and they enjoy, and they're not gonna be able to enjoy it too much longer. You had a certain amount of was it Burger King, or it was other, like I said, it was other popular restaurants, you know, that are businesses, not necessarily retail stores, but you know, this thing is closing down, man. It's closing down, you know. So we ain't got too much longer, man. You know, brothers, you stay strong. You very few sisters stay strong that believe in YASHAMIAHLA, man. You know, we at the end. You know, the Lord's going to bring this thing to a close, man. The doors of mercy are fastly shutting. So, you know, brothers, like I said, you very few sisters, hey, stay strong out there, man. Pray to YASHAMIAHLA, you know, as much as you can. Talking to myself first and foremost. Fast. Something I need to do. What else? Make videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep on going, man. We at the end, man. It's not time to give up, you know. Go hard for YASHAMIAHLA. You're supposed to be on fire for this thing, man. You know, so I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna close out. And you know, I want to say Shalom. Until next time, to the elect, I want to say YASHARAHLA. Shalom.